Today we're on the Dixie National Forest looking at some of the treatments that make up part of the fuels program. The Dixie National Forest has an aggressive fuels treatment program to reduce fire hazard and fire risk across the forest. Today we're going to look at two fuels treatments on the Cedar City Ranger District that were instrumental in helping with the management of the Brianhead Fire.
We're here on the Cooper Knolls fuels reduction project. It's a series of treatments that have gone on the Cedar City Ranger District. The stand that we're looking at was commercially harvested, then pre-commercially thinned to reduce the density of trees out here, followed up with the treatment of prescribed fire to remove the flammability of the vegetation and the slash residual from the treatments. So what you're looking at is a combination of mechanical and prescribed fire treatments in an effort to reduce fire risk to the vegetation and values around the surrounding area. So prescribed burning in this project started in 2006, and annually in the spring and the fall, when conditions are right, the crews come out and apply fire through here to reduce the fuels. This prescribed fire project was strategically placed on the district in relation to communities around the area of Panguitch Lake. In 2017, the Brianhead Fire burned roughly 72,000 acres. During one of the initial runs of the Brianhead Fire, this area of the Cooper Knolls prescribed fire was within the path of the fire, and burning embers falling out of the column lit within this treatment. Out of that, only one of them initiated onto the ground and was contained at a small spot fire. The reduction of fuels in here really greatly reduced the availability of fuels and also reduced the risk of fire spreading on over the ridge and towards a subsequent community.
Well, today I'm standing in the blue pine treatment area, and what we did here, we had a timber treatment and a fuels treatment. The timber guys came in, harvested some trees. We had way too many ponderosa pine trees in here, so we took some of those out. Also took out some of the smaller trees that can act as a ladder fuel to get fire from the surface up into the canopy of the trees. Then the fuel treatment here, we came in here and took all the slash that was on the ground, piled it, and burned it. And we did that in order to reduce the potential fire behavior in here. We finished burning the piles in fall of 2006. The Brianhead Fire impacted this area in late June 2017. The Brianhead Fire was approximately 72,000 acres on the Dixie National Forest. Had a lot of high intensity fire, a lot of tree mortality, but it came into this treated area where we had reduced the surface and ladder fuels, and you can kind of see in the background that we actually had a lot of trees survive. We have a lot of lower branches that are scorched. We have some trees that are dead still in here, but for the most part, this is a real success story. The fire burned with fairly low intensity, and firefighters were able to catch the fire here in this treatment, which is a good thing for the community of Mammoth Creek, because just about a mile and a half to the south of us, kind of in line with this treatment, there are several hundred homes that probably would have been lost if not for firefighters being able to catch the fire here where it was low intensity in this treatment area. We try to place our fuel treatments strategically so they will reduce risk to communities, watersheds, and other values at risk. We can't treat every acre. We just don't have the money for that. So we try to put them in where we get the kind of biggest bang for our buck. And this treatment here, the blue pine treatment, was a big success, and we were able to catch the fire here and really help kind of save Mammoth Creek in my mind.